Success isn't about one big moment. It's built on small, consistent actions that compound over time. Think about it. Every goal you've ever achieved was the result of daily effort. Waking up each day and deciding to take one more step. Consistency is the bridge between your dreams and reality. It's not the grand gestures, but the small daily habits that make all the difference. Whether you're training for a marathon, building a business, or simply trying to become a better version of yourself, it's the tiny, repeated actions that matter the most. But consistency isn't glamorous. It's not the highlight reel you see on social media. It's the early mornings, the late nights, and the times when no one is watching. It's about showing up for yourself even when you don't feel like it. That's where true progress is made. When we think about success, we often focus on the end result. We see the athletes winning championships, entrepreneurs closing deals, and artists showcasing their masterpieces. But what we don't see is the grind behind the scenes. It's easy to look at someone's achievements and think they got there overnight. But every success story is filled with countless small actions that built momentum. The key to achieving any big goal is to break it down into smaller, manageable tasks. It's the everyday actions, like showing up at the gym, making that extra call, or practicing your craft daily. These are the building blocks of success. Imagine a stonecutter hammering away at a rock over and over without seeing any immediate results. It might seem like nothing is happening, but with each strike, the rock is weakening. Then, on the 100th blow, it finally splits open. The stonecutter didn't give up because they knew every strike was making a difference. One of the most powerful tools for success is habit formation. A habit is something you do automatically, without thinking. It becomes a part of who you are. To harness the power of habits, start small. Pick one habit that will bring you closer to your goal. Maybe it's waking up 30 minutes earlier to work on a personal project, or taking 10 minutes each day to meditate and clear your mind. The key is consistency. Start with a habit you can easily repeat every day. Over time, as that habit becomes ingrained, you can add more habits to your routine. This compounding effect creates unstoppable momentum. And before you know it, your entire life is moving in the direction of your dreams. Habits shape your identity. If you see yourself as someone who shows up every day, no matter how small the action, you'll build confidence. And eventually, you'll start to see yourself as the kind of person who doesn't give up. And that's when real change happens. One of the most powerful forces in life is the compound effect. Small actions repeated over time lead to massive results. This applies to every area of your life. Your health, your career, and even your relationships. Imagine saving just $1 a day. It might not seem like much at first, but over the course of a year, that's $365. Now imagine doing that for 10 years. The results multiply exponentially. The same principle applies to building your dreams. If you put in the work every day, even if it feels insignificant at the time, the results will stack up. The key is to stay consistent. Trust the process and let time work in your favor. Consistency isn't exciting in the moment, but over time, it becomes unstoppable. It's like planting a seed and watering it every day. At first, you don't see any growth, but after weeks, months, or even years, the tree begins to grow. The roots are deep, and the foundation is solid. Look at successful people across any field, and you'll see one thing in common: consistency. Take J.K. Rowling, the famous author of the Harry Potter series. She didn't achieve success overnight. In fact, she was rejected by 12 different publishers before her book was accepted. But she kept writing, kept pushing, and eventually her perseverance paid off. Another example is Serena Williams, one of the greatest tennis players of all time. She didn't become a champion by accident. She practiced, trained, and honed her skills every single day. Her daily habits led to a lifetime of excellence. Look at Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's known for his incredible work ethic. Whether it's in the gym, on a movie set, or running his businesses, he shows up consistently. That dedication is why he's one of the most successful people in the world today. Staying consistent isn't always easy. There will be days when you don't feel like showing up. Days when you're tired, unmotivated, or overwhelmed. But here's the secret. Consistency isn't about doing everything perfectly every day. It's about showing up, no matter what. On the hard days, remind yourself of your why. Why did you start this journey in the first place? Focus on the long-term vision and the daily actions that will get you there. Surround yourself with positive influences, whether that's friends, family, or a community that supports your goals. Break your goals into bite-sized tasks. So even on low-energy days, you can make progress. Consistency is about persistence, not perfection. Consistency is the key to achieving greatness. It's the small daily actions that add up to big results over time. Remember, success isn't built in a day. It's built in the moments when you choose to show up, even when it's hard. Start small, be patient, and trust the process. The power of consistency will take you further than you can imagine. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message.